Hi everyone, Dr. Glenna Rice here, Conscious Parents, Conscious Kids facilitator and mother of 3 great kids. Years ago, I stepped into these Access Consciousness workshops and classes and got all these amazing tools to contribute to parenting. And I have to say, ease, 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 and a lot of joy, and some really amazing things have been showing up with my kids that I'm just amazed with them every day. But what I want to talk to you about today is something that I shifted for me was judgment. Judgment. In this reality, judgment is really how we are trained to parent our children. We aren't trained to parent from possibilities and question and contribution and choice. We're trained to judge. And let me tell you, judgment is not something that works very well if you want to have something greater than this reality. Judgment is designed to stop possibilities. The thing about judgment is if you have a judgment about anything, you cannot see anything that doesn't match it, which stops all possibilities. Good judgments or bad judgments. So I'm going to give you a wonderful tool that helped me immensely with parenting in so many different ways. The willingness to be a bad parent. And what does that mean? It's the willingness to be judged by other people, by your in-laws, by your mother, your mother-in-law, or your kids, and still continue to be in the question of what's going to create more possibilities for you and your children. If you're not willing to be a bad parent, you can't do it. That's just the way it works. If you are worrying about how other people judge you, you can't parent outside of this reality, because you will do things that look really strange in this reality and someone will judge you. Even if you're not creating from this, believe me, everybody has a point of view about how you should parent your children and will judge you for a million things, even if you're not creating from a place where you're willing to be a bad parent. But what being willing to be a bad parent creates an ease in your universe to choose what's creating more for you and your children, to allow you to be a question. So I just have a weird example. Like years ago, I moved from Boston to Marin, outside of San Francisco, a real helicopter, soccer mom, kind of wealthy area. And my daughter was in preschool. And I remember walking around the snack table, looking at what other mothers were putting in the boxes. Like, it's crazy now, but I didn't have these tools then. And I wanted to be a good mom. I wasn't willing to be a bad mom and give her a crazy snack box. And what that stopped, it stopped me from being a question of what would her body like to eat? What would she enjoy? What would be easy for us to create in the morning? Does she even want a snack? I mean, if she didn't want a snack, I could just throw something in there and she didn't have to eat it, something that I didn't mind being thrown away. But those questions were not available to me at that moment because I wasn't willing to be seen as a bad Marin mom. I don't know, some of you guys know where that is. San Francisco, Marin, there's a kind of mom here that I was trying to fit in and be. I wasn't willing to be me. So if you're not willing to be a bad mom, you're not willing to be you and parent the way you would like to. And your kids chose you because of who you be, not who you're supposed to be. Not because you're supposed to be a correct mom. They chose you. What could you create if you were willing to receive judgments with an interesting point of view and not stop anything that would create more for your family because of someone else's judgments? Just an idea. Try it. See what it creates. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.